Hello. Welcome, gamers. It is, in fact, Wednesday. I feel my voice is different. I don't know what it is. It just sounds different today. This is like the kind of voice where I can feel like I might be sick. Doesn't it sound like it? Like, you hear this and you're like, this guy's about to be sick. Friday, he's gonna be like, guys, turned out I'm sick. And then it's like, oh no, I can't believe that he's sick. I was in a call at work with my coworker, you know, and then I was like, oh man, my voice is dying. I don't know. Anyway, this is today's image. It is wide Wolfie. Look at how wide wide. Look at how wide he is. Whoa, that's so wide. But what if it was like this? What if it was like this? I don't know. This is still on the screen from last time. I've not really removed it. I guess I'll keep it there until whenever. Anyway, it's time for Lawn Mowing Simulator. Welcome Nutritious, welcome Stream Elements, welcome Zoli. Old Man Diabetes. It's like everyone's here. Everyone's here. No one will ever show up ever again. We're gonna open up the Epic Game Store. So I still don't really know what I'm gonna do on Wednesdays. At the moment, I'm kind of just like, I don't know. You got Lawn Mowing Sim, we got other stuff. Welcome Liquid Cake. This guy is leaving because I told people to leave. I didn't tell people to leave. I just said no one will ever show up. But that is something. Is there an update? Lawn Mowing Sim update. Real? You are now online? Connect with friends? I don't think so. Welcome Lunatic Lurker. Fishing with a lawnmower? Yeah. That's how it is. That's, you know, that's life. Sometimes you're just there, you know? Just like this guy. This guy, if you think of the people that are there, this guy is in fact there. And we got this one. This one is our save file. He is mowing. He is in fact mowing. Do you know who is also just there? Who? Hololive VTuber that I haven't watched in 4 years. Some of them are not there though. Actually, many of them are not there. Some of them are there, but some of them, they're elsewhere. It really makes you think. It really causes you to consider that people might not be there. They were there, but they're not there. And I think that's insightful in some way. Did I already repaired everything? I guess I probably did that last stream. I don't know. I guess that's it. I watch a lot of Polka's videos. You did link on the Discord, that is true. I did see it, and I did not respond. But I remember watching some of those, and I thought they were good. I thought they were good videos. But then what? But then what? I'm gonna mow this lawn. Yeah, the production quality is pretty good, I think. They make me want to do my own. Like a scripted. I guess they're not scripted. They're like some parts of it are scripted. A little bit scripted. It's also, I don't know. Yeah, they're partially scripted. Look at this. Look at this eco mower. They gotta have eco equipment. It must be there. It literally must be there. And then we have this guy. This guy right here, the third guy. You get to use this one. And also this. Welcome Let's Butts. Was the wallpaper image Cap de Formentor? No. It was actually Naste Point Lighthouse, Scotland. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Highland cow on the Isle of Mull, Scotland. Look at this guy. Do you think this is probably a VTuber that looks like this, right? There's probably a Highland cow VTuber. It has a hairstyle that looks like this. I would not be surprised. It's life, you know, everyone is out there. It's Scotland. I thought it might be, but then I thought I recognized it. Is Cap de Formentor in Scotland? Must have been taken during COVID when the barbers were shut. Yeah, I did not get a haircut for like a year and a half or like 2 years. Back in the day. And then I got a haircut and it was like, oh god. It was crazy. Alright, let's go lawn mowing. How's everyone doing today? On this Wednesday, it is in fact Wednesday. Cap de Formentor is in Mallorca. I don't even know where that is. Man, freaking ground check. I have to check the entire park for garbage. When was the last time you littered, huh? Did anyone here throw trash on the ground? You should stop. Now. Nor I. It's in Germany. Well, now we know. It is a Spanish island southwest of Spain. Then that means it's not in Germany, though. Why would you say it's in Germany and then say it's a Spanish island? It's in Spain, I guess? No, it's southwest of Spain, so that means it's not in Spain. Maybe you're right. Maybe the rights are disputed. Maybe there's been issues. Germany is southwest of Spain. I don't know. I take stuff out of bins and throw it on the ground. I can't believe this guy. Cancel him? Can someone cancel this guy? He's gone far too long with this behavior that I will not tolerate. As a lawn mowing professional, he is making my job harder. To like walk around this park looking for things is crazy, man. Now my GPU fan is spinning. It's because of the trash that you threw on the ground. Actually, it's spinning like weirdly loudly today. It seems much louder than usual. Welcome, Tag Barrel. I think the Brits go there to party, too. I mean, I guess you could confirm though, right? Because you are British. Why are you saying the Brits as if you're not them? You should say we. We Brits. We. Or the royal we. The royal Nintendo Wii. Spain on the brain. When was the last time you've been to a park? Especially a park as nice as this one. This is a nice park. Unfortunately, there's no one in it. Do you think they closed the park specifically for us to mow it? I don't think so. It'd be messed up. Actually, I don't know. Is it where the entrance is closed? They're like, sorry guys, you can't enter this park. We gotta mow it. I don't party though. I see. I also don't party. The Brits tend to prefer Ibiza. What is that? I guess where is that? Where is Ibiza? Never even been in a football riot? Fake British person. How can you be British if you have never even said Manchester, where to score some frickin' goals? They don't say frickin', they say a different word. They say swears. It's crazy. You been to a park a week ago? That sounds nice. I've not been to a park in a while. I don't know how long, but it's been a while. Also, where the heck are the objects on the ground? I often take a shortcut through a park when going home, maybe every other day. That sounds nice. I used to go to the park pretty often. Back in the day. Back when I worked at a place for 7 years. There was like a park. It was near Washington Square Park. That's probably my favorite park in New York. I would go there during lunch, me and my coworkers, and then we would just take a very long lunch break. It's like just sit in the park for like an hour and a half or 2 hours sometimes even, because no one cared. We got our work done, no one cared. Just sit there and people would play music. It was really nice. Never had a smack, barm, pee wet, and watched the footy riot. I don't even know half of those words. Well, I know the words. I don't know what they mean in this context. What's a barm? You're meant to scream at the TV stuff like "you great wet lettuce." True. People do get excited about sports. This isn't an object. This is literally it's a tree. Barm is, I don't even know what a bap is. I used to live across the street of a park. Now I don't even know where the closest park is. Man, you could look it up and then tell us, and then we can go there. I refuse to believe that's English. They have a lot of slang that we don't hear about. It's because we don't live there. We don't know. Flattish soft bread roll. A bap. The baptism. That's cool. We did have a stream some time ago where we looked up British slang, and then we were like, this article feels AI generated. And it probably was. We have so many words for bread rolls here. What's one of them? Besides BAP. Where the frick is the sixth object, guys? Have you seen the sixth object? I've just been walking around for like 10 minutes. We haven't even done lawn mowing. Rolls, cobs. I've heard of rolls and buns. The other three though, I've not heard of them. Cobs is usually used for corn. Baps and barms. Those are not things that I've really heard. There's an Irish one called blah. What are they doing? Slang. I wonder if there's like American slang for bread that other people think is weird. Like a hero. No, it's like, I don't know. Any Americans know slang that we have for bread? I can't think of any. Maybe they're just not weird to me because I'm American. But then you're like, oh, you call this a loaf? Bro, that's crazy. We call them bim bams in the UK. Oh, there it is. Okay. You've done it. If you ask for a hero over here, no one know what you meant. Okay, I guess that is a thing. A hero, it's like a long bread. It is simply just like a long bread. There's also multiple words for hero. Some people say hoagies. It's like not a thing that I hear that often, but like, you know, sometimes that's a thing. A sub. A hero, a hoagie, a sub. There's probably like another word for it as well. Like a French stick. It's like a long bread. It's not really the same as French bread though, because like French bread, I feel like it's a bit hard. But like it's like a soft kind of bread. A little bit. Well, that's not true. I guess it depends. What makes a sandwich a grind? I don't even know what that is. I just don't know. Okay, so we need the cut height to be 6.5 centimeters. 6.5. 6.3, I can do 6.3. Imagine a baguette-shaped bap. Almost like a hot dog bun. Of course, a baguette-shaped bap. Of course. If I had to describe something, I would have said a baguette-shaped bap. Up, we are overloading the lawnmower. I was asking a French person the difference between a flute. A flute? Is that also a term for bread? A flute? Man. We have so many words for things. We don't stop to think that even though we all speak English, we all have different words for things. The people who live in England, the originators of English, do not understand our English. What about a sliced pan? I don't know. I mean, like, pan in Japanese is bread, and that actually came from Portuguese, right? The reason that it's called pan in Japan is because of the Portuguese settlers that introduced bread to Japan. Or Spanish, one of the two. That's a thing. I know it from Xavier, the renegade angel. I don't know. When was the last time y'all had bread? I had bread today, actually. I had a banh mi. It was pretty good. I think Wonder Bread is what you would call a sliced pan. Oh, I see. Yeah, sliced bread. It's been a while. It's been a while since you've had bread. What the? What is everyone's like day-to-day food? Like, if you had a default food that you eat, you're like, what are you having today? You're like, I'll go for this thing. This is my default choice of carbs. It could be rice, it could be bread, noodles. It could be I don't know. Something else. Streams. If you could subsist entirely on streams, watching streams. Cheerios. Now, the Cheerios, though, is it Honey Nut Cheerios or the regular? Because I feel like no one ever eats the default Cheerio. So I don't even know why that exists. Plain, you eat plain Cheerios? I feel like no one does that here. It's always like Honey Nut Cheerios. The plain is like a bit like... I don't know, I did not expect people to actually eat them. I like bread. The main rotation is potato, rice, millet, roasted buckwheat. I don't think I even know what millet is. Or I don't think I've had roasted buckwheat either. You were cutting... Oh, frick. Wait a second. Have you noticed that I've been cutting the wrong grass? Are you seeing this? I'm not supposed to be cutting this grass, guys. I have messed up. This is not the grass I'm supposed to be cutting. Where is it? Where is the grass I'm supposed to be cutting? Holy frick. Where is it? Oh no, oh no, I'm gonna get fired for this. Bro. Random stuff I make with flour. Omelets? Omelets pretty good. What do you have with your omelets? Cheese? You put cheese on the omelet? Oh, I'm supposed to be cutting... Oh my god. I'm supposed to be cutting that grass. Don't think I've ever had a Cheerio. Are they like Honey Nut Loops? Probably. I would assume so. I can't believe... You destroyed a flower, bro. Why? Why would they do this to me? Why wouldn't they mark a thing that says you should be mowing this? I'm destroying all the flowers. I can't believe this. Egg and vegetable? Well, what kind of vegetable though? What's the best vegetable? Oh shoot. You have to decide your favorite vegetable. I don't know what mine would be. I feel like I've done this before, right? I've done vegetable tier list. I looked up the closest park. It's 16 kilometers away. That's a long way. That is so far away, though. Potato, onion, peppers. I guess potato is a vegetable. I feel like usually, like, potato... When I think of vegetable, I think of, like... green. I think of broccoli. Okay, I'm like, I gotta stop doing this. I'm actually destroying all the flowers. We're gonna have like a huge penalty for this level. We mowed grass we were not supposed to mow. We destroyed like 20 flowers. actually messed up. Welcome, Namington. Spinach and peppers. That's pretty good. What kind of peppers, though? What color of pepper? Green pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper. They're supposedly all the same pepper in different ripeness, perhaps. I don't know. No one really even knows. What also? There's like the vegetable pepper, but they also have the pepper that's like black pepper. That's like a different thing. Is that related at all to pepper the vegetable? Do they make that pepper from the pepper vegetable? It's from peppercorns? Why would they have two things with the same name? They do not. I can't believe it. You know, I've never actually wondered this until now. The fact that they're peppers but also pepper, but they're not the same thing. There's white pepper, which is similar to black pepper. Yeah, and sometimes they're mixed together. Sometimes they're just out there. Nobody's allowed to know the secret. Pepper, I hardly even know what it's made of. I don't even know peppercorn. You're telling me you combine pepper and corn and get peppercorn? Welcome Gary Burton. Szechuan pepper. Well, yeah, there's many different types of peppers. Pepperoni. Did you know that pepperoni is mostly just like, I don't want to say it's mostly an American thing, but when you say pepperoni to someone else, it's outside the US, they don't think of like the sausage pepperoni. They think of like, didn't we talk about this? I think Zoli mentioned this. Pepperoni is usually like the spice or whatever, right? What was it? I don't remember. It's like the spice that goes into pepperoni. Or something like that. Oh yeah, it's the pepper. It's the peppers and not the... Well, okay, but then these peppers, are they like the peppercorn? They're chili? Okay, so they're like the chili peppers. Whereas in the US, we just think of like the sausage that I guess contains those peppers? I don't know. They're like a pepperoni pizza. Well, it's really like a pepperoni sausage pizza, you know? It's a totally different thing. You think anyone has had this conversation before on a lawnmower? Specifically about pepperoni and peppers? Anyone remember the TV show Pepper Ann, the cartoon? I remember. I don't remember anything about it, but I remember that it exists. Peppermint. Also, what the frick is peppermint? What is they got peppers, they got peppercorn, peppermint, pepperoni, pepper, Sergeant Pepper. I would say the outside of pizza, pepperoni is the least used cured meat over here. Yeah, I feel like no one uses pepperoni sausage like outside of pizza. Or like pizza-like ingredients, like I don't know. Dr. Pepper, that's just someone's name though. It's a totally different thing. You think Dr. Pepper is like an actual licensed doctor? What if he's not even real? What if Dr. Pepper's not even real? The roller skating girl, Pepper Ann? Oh yeah, she did do that. I've told this, but I remember there was like one episode where she like was in class and she was so nervous she turned into like ash, like, and I thought it was Pepper. And that's the only thing I knew about the show. And then I would tell my friend, yo, you should watch Pepper Ann. She turned into Pepper. That's why she's called Pepper Ann. And then he watched the show and he got upset. He was like, she does not turn into Pepper. I was like, no, I swear she did. There's one episode where she did. I wonder if Dr. Pepper is more real than Mavis Beacon. I've never learned typing from Mavis Beacon. Welcome, Panis. Vacuum will point to you as well. Him and Dr. Mario are wanted for medical malpractice. No, Dr. Mario is real though. He knows medicine, probably. Of the people that know medicine, he is one of them. Welcome, Hamp. Is this No More Heroes? No, this is mowing. This is lawn mowing sim. This is the only game that exists. Do you think I feel like Northern Lion would enjoy this, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe he would hate it. Dr. Mario is more of a pharmacist. Yeah, but they can be doctors. You're saying pharmacists can't be doctors? There's no way he's a doctor and a race car driver and a tennis player. He's also been in the Olympics. Actually, he's been in like every... not every year of the Olympics. Many years of the Olympics. Oh no. You can be a doctor of pharmacology. You can in fact be many things. Northern Lion would probably enjoy a real lawn mowing session. Yeah, but what about this one? He actually did not enjoy Power Washing Sim. A long time ago he played it and it was like, this is actually kind of a bit much. It's like a bit too much. Alfie is the Northern Line of non-Canadians. No. That is too important. That's too important of a role to be me. A roll, just like bread, it all comes back to bread. A roll, that is a type of bread. Bread, that is also a type of bread. Do you know this? Has anyone even seen bread? I've damaged the ground? Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing here? What are you doing here? You tune into this stream and you're like, ah, oh, can't wait to watch a Wolfie stream. Welcome, Slime Molder. Daily Wolfie has changed art style? No, it's the same. It's just wide. It's the same. It's just wide. It's literally the same. I live in this stream. Do you think this game is too scary though? You ever look at this game and go like, oh, that's scary. Bro, this game is so scary. Okay, we have to also mow this stuff. You gotta go over here and mow everything. Everything except the flowers. You gotta make sure you don't mow the flowers. It would have been nice if they had moved these benches. Oh, frick. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I guess you don't get points taken off from that. They did not say you destroyed property. So it's fine. It's actually fine. It probably... okay. It probably damages the vehicle though. Oh god. Oh my god. They shouldn't have put the flowers so close. What were they thinking? Why would they do this? Why wouldn't they move the flowers before I mowed it? It's the responsibility of the park owner to move the flowers. I probably shouldn't be using the lawnmower in this area. I probably should be using the string trimmer. Whatever, it's fine. This lawnmower steers impeccably. It is a good one. It's the Skag Patriot. When I first got into this game, I watched some videos of people playing it, and they said, "Oh, I'm gonna save up for the Skag Patriot. It's got immense turning ability." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take note of this." And then like I paid attention, and I was like, "I got it." I was like, "Holy frick, this is actually like really good." It's based on a real lawnmower. All of these are based on real lawnmowers. If you see someone driving this in real life, you know that's a Skag Patriot. I saw Wolfie drive this. They planted the flowers there to get free lawn mowing? No. They wouldn't do that. They're not smart enough for that. Oh, this is such a mess though. This is so messy. Messi, just like the soccer player, the football player. Lionel Messi. Bro, dude. It's a reference to sports. I know sports. Any fans of sports? Oh, dude. Score some frickin' goals, that's what they say. Score some gosh dang goals. Football. But not American football. That's a totally different thing. He's always saying this. Messi, the sheep VTuber? No, you're thinking of Estelle. It's a totally different name. I'm talking about Lionel Messi. That's right. Lion, first name Lion, middle name L, last name Messi. Lionel Messi when Lion W Clean walks in. Oh no, dude. Lion W Clean. Lionel Messi. Lionel. I don't know, man. I don't even know. What's even going on out there? You see Haru Urara passed away? That's messed up. When I played Uma Musume yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna do a Haru Urara run. And I did. And I was like, I wonder if I can get her to win Ari Makinen, and I couldn't. I'm sorry I failed you. It's fine though. She'll live on in our memories. Whoa, dude. Look at this. That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like I'm getting burnt out on Uma Musume. The past few days, I've been like doing one run per day, and that run is kind of just like a throwaway one. I think the gacha has caught up to me. I may have reached the part in gacha games where I'm like, I don't know if I feel like playing dailies anymore. It's too much. I feel like the game takes too much time. You know, like one run can take like at least 30 minutes. Even if you're trying to go fast. It could maybe take like 20 something minutes. But like, it's a lot of investment. Especially if I have other stuff to do. I'm like, man, I want to like program something, but I got like Uma Musume runs to do, and I'm like, no. I think I might just quit. I'll probably still log in. Get some bonuses or whatever, daily login bonuses. Trading gacha games are not for everyone. What are some other ones that are like this though? Because this is the only one that I'm aware of. I don't think I've seen another gacha game similar to this, but also I don't really play much gacha games. So maybe that's why. It's just, I just don't know. Simply am just not familiar with the genre of games. I don't know. Anything else of note that's worth talking about? There's a gacha game for the anime Blue Lock. Yes, of course. Welcome, Joshwan. Vacuo fishing to you as well. Uma Musume is far stingier with polls. So true. They should give more free carrots. That's what I think. What are they doing, man? What are they even doing? Doesn't this grass look unmowed? And yet it's actually fine. I mean, like, this one's not fine. But this one is fine. These ones are not fine. Is anyone here fine? Would anyone classify themselves as being fine? You're like, I'm not even okay right now. Trauma dump in the chat right now. Don't actually. It's a joke. I mean, you could. I don't know. I have nothing to talk about. I'm not fine. I am fine. Anyone here actually? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm grasping for things to talk about. What's the deal? With flowers, guys. Why would they put the flowers in the bed? Flower bed? He's losing his mind. Oh god, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to destroy these flowers. Anyone find? Control F, find. Oh no, my god, dude. Those flowers are not fine. They're dead. They're freaking dead, guys. I told you not to put the flowers so close to the grass, but they would not listen. I need a flower bed. I need to sleep. Yeah, these flowers are not even sleeping. You think about that? But the flowers are just out there living. They're always standing. You think flowers get tired? You think flowers have sentience and they can feel tired? They're like, oh man, I haven't gotten my sunlight today. I'm gonna take a nap. I've absorbed too much nutrients from the soil. Oh no, guys. They close at night. Some of them do. Not all of them. There's like some flowers that open like only once a year, right? I don't remember the name. Was it orchids? Do orchids like open at specific times? I guess there are probably specific types of orchids. The blooming orchid. The orchid. Orchid. The existence of the orchid flower implies an orc adult flower. You think when orchids grow up, they become orc adults? Great joke, streamer. It's not even a joke. It's like a... It's just words. He's just saying words now. Word, bro. Word. Yeah, the orchids. That's what I was saying. I've always been saying. I've always been sane. Who else here is sane? Anyone sane right now? I'm so sane. Jokes are often made of words. That is true. Except when they're not. Sometimes they're not made of words. Some jokes are simply visual. Or audio. I guess audio could sometimes have words. I guess visuals can also have words. Isn't that crazy? That words can be expressed as sound and also visuals? That's crazy. So he's not saying anything. He's not even sane. Usain Bolt. Any Super Saiyans? Super Saiyan when Super Insane walks in? Oh no. The Three Stooges would like to have a word. Larry, Curly, and Moe. What's the matter with them? What is a stooge? What am I doing, guys? You ever think about this? You ever watch a Wolfie stream and you think, what's he doing? He's lost his mind. Just going around in circles, mowing this grass. It's overloading the lawnmower. Lawnmower? What about lawn less? Right? Because like mower? More? It sounds like more? I don't know, man. Lawnmower? Guys? Lawnmower? Lawn less? More like lawn less, am I right, guys? Because like there's less of it now. The fact that it's a lawnmower and yet there's less lawn, that's absurd. I can't believe that words have opposites. Yeah, I'm lessening the lawn. It's like how you have, when you have gifts, I've talked about this. To get rid of ads on Twitch, you actually sub. You ever think about this? They're opposites. Add and sub. Subtract, you know? Addition, subtraction. Get rid of ads by subbing. It makes sense mathematically as well. I think that's poignant, right? You know, no one's thought about this before. I've always been saying this, and people think I'm crazy for it. Welcome, Hamflo. Hamflo, I called it. I was yesterday, 2 days ago. You were like, "I'm gonna be live on Tuesday," and I was like, "I don't think so," and I was right. Are you gonna be live today? You better be live. If you say you're live and you don't go live, I don't know. What do we even do, huh? Welcome, Sarah. Addictions and substrates, exactly. Can one ad scribe? Probably. Any ad scribers in the chat? How does turbo fit in? That's a different thing. That's its own separate category. Is distinct and cannot be compared to the everything else. Turbo. Anyone have Twitch Turbo? I have Twitch Turbo. I think it's pretty, like, for me it's worth it because I watch a lot of streamers that I'm not necessarily subscribed to. And you could just be like, well, just get some ad blocker or whatever. They don't always work. Also, welcome, Piss. Ad subscribers are people who click on every ad of every ad break. Exactly. That's how you should do it. The revenue from ads is like barely anything. I just made the weirdest sandwich. Yo, we were literally talking about bread earlier. Different types of bread. The different words for bread. You know that sometimes in the UK they say bap? It's like a type of bread. A bap. A VPN to a foreign country? But which one though? Liechtenstein? Ads are there to make people subscribe. No, they're there to make money for Twitch. It's to appease the shareholders. Guatemala. I feel like I never hear anything about Guatemala nowadays. Twitch makes money from subscriptions. They don't make much money at all, I've been told. They're actually losing money. They're losing so much money. On one slice of bread, we have butter Marmite. Bro, I've never even had Marmite. Peanut butter cheese. Butter liver pate, horseradish, and ham. I've never seen this combination of ingredients on a sandwich. But what kind of bread, though? White bread, whole wheat bread, multi-grain bread, sliced sourdough. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what sourdough. I've probably had it a lot. I don't know what distinguish. Is it because it's sour? Sourdough. That's because of movie accounting, though. If Twitch makes money, Amazon will just charge more internally. Yeah, it's messed up. Oh no, IRS, look, we have to pay. Oh frick, what have I done? Oh my god, that's not even a flower, that's like grass. It's like bamboo. They have bamboo in this park? What are they even doing? Oh no, IRS, we have to pay Amazon so much money, Mr. IRS, we can't possibly pay you tax because we didn't make profit. They don't, though. They don't make money. Had bamboo. Bam. Ooh, what am I saying? I'm trying to think of like a, you know, like boo, it's like what people say like on Halloween as ghosts to scare people. Bamboo, like bam. And also boo. Like that's something, right? Can that be a joke? When bamboo? Getting rid of bamboo is a chore. I don't think I've ever done it. I don't think I've ever even done it before. I've never had to get rid of bamboo. Do not ever plant bamboo. But what about an Animal Crossing, though? It looks nice in Animal Crossing. I think it's cool. No, not even in Animal Crossing. It does kind of grow everywhere, though. Bamboo. Okay, well, I didn't plan on it. I don't even know where I would obtain bamboo. Bamboo, isn't that the deer? Isn't that the movie with the deer, guys? Bamboo. You'll forget what I said. You'll be tempted later because it looked good in Animal Crossing. No, it's fine. I don't plan on planting things. Really adamant about this. And probably for good reason. I think you should plant bamboo. I don't. Based on comments that I've heard in this chat, I will say that I should not do so. Bam. No, no, stop. Stop, bro. You guys stop doing it. Stop destroying the plant. Wolfie, we hired you to mow the grass. And yet, you have mowed the flowers. I'll plant some knotweed. I don't even know what that is. Yes, police, this is knotweed. It is in fact knotweed. So real, my parents had this huge field full of bamboo. We spent so much time trying to cut it down, but the strategy wound up being to set fire to the field. You can just do that in Australia. You can just set fire to a field. How big was this field? Do you live in like the countryside? How do you have a field of bamboo? What's the deal with this? Bamboo spreads under things. Other plants. Under the earth. It's under everywhere. It's literally unstoppable. It's always growing. Bam. My childhood home was 10 acres. We had to get the fire people to supervise it. What the heck? 10 acres? I can't even imagine how big that is. 10 acres. That's probably huge. There's a species of bear in Asia. I was gonna say a polar bear. A panda bear? A panda? Vacuously reference? Oh my god. It has more or less evolved to eat this non-nutritious woody sprout. There are polar bears in Asia. I mean, yeah, probably, like in zoos, right? Pandas, what are they doing? A pan? Duh. Russia is in Asia. Russia has the polar bears. Pole or bears? I will take the pole. The bear seems too dangerous. I would rather have the pole. The Poland, the land of pole. It has succeeded because bamboo is going to grow where bamboo wants. True. Welcome, BrainZap. How's the lawn mowing going? It sure is going. Pole and what? Pole and these. Got him. You fell for it. I can't believe you fell for it. Knotweed is a plant that's so invasive in the UK there's actual laws governing its control. It has the interesting property of being illegal to plant while being so hated you have to submit a control plan if you sell a house with it anywhere near. Dang. That is crazy. If knotweed is like that, think about what weeds are like. It's gotta go crazy, man. Where's the other thing I need to mow? Oh, there's this. I didn't even mow this stuff. Oh, there's so much. There's so much grass. Why do people even plant grass? Because it looks nice? I don't think so. Any fans of grass? I don't mean the drug, but I mean like the actual grass in the ground. Any fans of grass? Does anyone see grass and they think, oh, I would love to lie in that grass, that field of grass? I don't think that. I think if I'm gonna be lying down in grass, it's gonna be like, there's gonna be dirt on my clothing. There could be like, animals could have pooped in the grass. That happens. Sometimes you just walk in a field and there's like a goose has like pooped in the grass and you're like, oh man, what the frick is this? Apparently knotweed grows root systems 40 meters deep and can regrow from the deep roots after being dormant for years. That's crazy. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Do you think they understand what they're doing? That they specifically evolved to be this way, to mess with us? Oh god, oh my god, oh my god, guys. Why? I like grass and the funny grass. I don't like the funny grass. I've never even done the funny grass. I will never do the funny grass. Grass makes you itchy and scorch. It sounds bad. Sometimes bugs get on you. Yeah. It's true, it does happen. Oh my god! What is he doing? Bro, what's he doing? How can you dislike something you've never experienced? It's a common thing. I often dislike things that I don't experience. The reason that I don't experience them is because I don't like them. The weeds that survive the most are the ones most impervious to gardeners ripping them out. So true. Really says a lot about society. So many things, you know, society, it's out there. It's real. You can't spell society without sus. You ever think about that? Sus. Society. Seems kind of sus to me. He's pretty sus to me, Walt. Walt, you've been acting pretty sussy lately. You, what was that? What did he say? Sussy Baka. Remember that? Society. Do be 3D sus. Sus. Okay, I'm not gonna destroy these flowers. I'm gonna go so carefully as to not destroy these flowers. Oh, that didn't happen. I'm gonna go so carefully. The flowers are going to live. They're going to live, guys. You're gonna be like, these flowers have lived for way too long. It's almost like, look at this bench. It's not even like in the ground. What kind of park bench is this, guys? Why would they do this? Don't they know that benches are supposed to be sturdy? They didn't even put it, it's not even there. Look at that. It's so flimsy. This is the stuff our tax dollars are paying for? Unbelievable. They should replace these benches with real ones. The real park benches. For real people. The real people that definitely exist. Such as me. Such as me, and also that guy. That guy right there. That park, you see that park right there? There's no one in it. Why isn't there anyone? I think they closed the park so that I could mow it. It would be kind of dangerous to have people walking around. I think closing the park to the public has been a good decision. Nah, it's fine. There's no danger to society. I would never harm anyone. Especially not flowers. Especially not this flower right here. That flower, totally safe, as well as these ones. All these flowers will, they're just gonna live. They're gonna live so well. They're gonna grow. They're gonna be so old. And then they're gonna be like, ah, I had a good time today. We had fun today. You think flowers understand the concept of time? Do they understand any concepts? Flowers are sentient. Or not, I don't know. When was the last time you've all been on a playground? Anyone been on like a swing? Or a slide? In the past 10 years? Because I haven't. It's been so long. A slide. Sometimes when I think about it, like, slides are so dangerous. Aren't slides so dangerous? I've been on a swing 2 to 3 weeks ago with your mom. You went with your mom on a swing? You have fun? Was it fun? Was it at the park? Probably at the park. They probably don't have swings in places other than parks. I was at a kid's playground just a few weeks back when my sister visited with her son. What's the new playground meta? Like, do they still have the same stuff? They got like monkey bars, they have like slides, swings. Is there like a new thing? They're like, you won't believe. At this park they have a freaking... Wait, what? I didn't mow this? What is this? Did I not mow this grass? Did I press the wrong button somewhere? No, it's fine. I think... What the frick? What is this? Did I really not mow this grass? How did this happen? What the frick? What is this? Excuse me? Wait, hold on. No, that's fine. Why didn't I... Was I going too fast? I have to do all this over again? No. No. What? What? I literally just went over this one. Oh, my blades are damaged. They did tell me my blades are damaged. Okay, hold on. We gotta replace the blades. I should have paid attention. Change cutting blades. Fill fuel. Oh, that's what it was. I have to do all this over again. It's kind of scary as an adult. I would assume so. It feels like that would be the case. Hold to start engine. Increase the throttle. Engage the cutting blades. Accelerate. Oh man, guys. See, this is going to be hard because I can't tell where I've been. I just have to go over everything again. I think zip lines are kind of trendy. Aren't those so dangerous though? You could literally die. Zip lines. Can't believe it. Has anyone been on a zip line? I have not. I have not been on one. Okay, I guess it is not too hard to tell where I've been. Because after you enable the roller, it changes color. Multi-person swings? How does that even work? Oh, is it the ones that have like seats that are next to each other? It's like one long bench kind of thing. Maybe not a bench. Why does it look like the grass is getting longer? No, it's because it's at a different angle. This is a tiger stripe mower, so it has like a thing that pushes the grass down. So depending on which direction I go, it'll look different. That's how they do the thing at like sporting arenas, like football, and by football I mean, well, I guess both footballs. They just do that. They're just out there doing that. They go in one direction, and then they mow in the opposite direction, and then it creates like contrasting patterns. It's like a stripe. Yeah, baseball. You are mowing the grass longer? No, I don't think so. It's not even possible. That's physically impossible. I can't believe you would think that this would be the case. What do you think? This is some kind of magic, huh? This is some kind of magic? I don't think so. Magic the Gathering? Anyone out here mad? Mad? Anyone out here mad? Grr, I'm so mad. I'm so mad I could punch a wall. I'm so mad. Not me. I've never even been mad. Have you ever seen me mad? In the years of I've been streaming, I've never even been mad. I just don't do that. That's just not me. I would simply just not be mad. So mad I could gather in. Stop him. You can't be doing this. You can't be gathering. I'm so mad Wolf has missed his hydration. You're so right. You're so right. I'm like 6 minutes late. Unbelievable. You know what? If I had like ad breaks every hour, we had a bot that was like, hey, it's time for an ad break. Then I could be like, oh shoot. It's time for me to drink my water. And that would be good. And then I could hydrate and then people can watch an ad so that you don't get pre-roll ads. But then I feel like everyone who cares about my stream is subbed anyway. Well, not everyone. Most people. So it would only affect like a small number of people. But then I guess it'd be so much worse for them. I don't know. I'm gonna drink water. Like, after I finish mowing. No, I'm gonna drink water right now. It's right now. I damaged the ground. Are you happy? Can't believe this. I'm gonna drink water. Alright. I have done it. I have successfully hydrated. You might be like, Wolfie, you're so good at hydrating. Can you tell us your secrets? How does one even hydrate so well? I can't tell you. It's a trade secret. I had to study for this. You can't just be giving away the secrets, man. What do you think, this is some kind of charity? I don't think so. Wait, my lawnmower has not been turned on. Okay, now it's on. Good thing I did not go over grass that was needed to be mowed. Anyway. How is it going? How is everyone doing today? Are you all having a good day? Good day, innit? That's what they say. That's what they all say. Good day dot init. Programmers be like init. British programmers be like class dot init. Config dot init. Am I right, guys? But true, they do say init in programming, and init is also the British thing that is said. +2, thank you. I work hard for these jokes. Glad that people appreciate them. I think it's cool when comedy is appreciated by the people who experience laughter. That's right, everyone. Laughter, that is a way to express your enjoyment of things. That's what an alien would say. They'd be like, ah yes, laughter. Laughter, that is how the humans express enjoyment. Source, you have to just trust me. You just have to trust me Why would you not trust? Would everyone, oh frick. You would trust me, right? I've done nothing to not deserve trust. Everything I've proven myself the most trustworthy individual. The most trustworthy streamer. Of all the streamers you watch, I would probably be up there in trustworthiness. You'd be like, all these guys, I don't know. But Wolfie, I would trust him. He seems pretty trustworthy. That is true, right? It's not even a joke. I would say of many streamers, I'm probably one of the most trustworthy. That's right. I'm like dependable, you know? I stream at the same time. You can rely on me to be there unless I'm sick. In which case you can't rely on me, but like most of the time I'm not sick. And then like, you know, I have a sense of responsibility, you know? Various things. Yeah, look at all the work he's done. He is a contributing member of society. Many people would just trust him because he has done so much good in his life from his time as a content creator. He has a track record of creating good content, whether streaming or not. We're sick and nasty at all times. Can't believe that you're right. You're so right about this. But you're often so right. You're out there saying things that I'm like, so true. You are so true. Actually, factually true. Speaking of content, oh boy, I love content. You can't spell content without content, because that's when you are satisfied with something. They're the same word, because to be content is content. Have I seen Vex Sketchy post on social media? Those are clips from streams. Yes, I have seen the streams where those clips are from. I am aware of them. Yeah, they're clips. They were from yesterday's stream. Stanley Parable. Remember Stanley Parable? Remember when I played Stanley Parable? I feel like most of my current viewers were not around when I played Stanley Parable. But I did play it. I did the broom closet ending. I stayed in the broom closet for like 2 hours and yapped. You should too. I remember specifically I talked about Spider-Man. Welcome Last Tabaka. Can I watch that? Can we react to the Wolfie stream of Stanley Parable? Like, I remember when he was in this room. Welcome Tiny. Hello VTubers and birthday people. Whose birthday is it? Is it Piss's birthday? He did say he would be 27 soon. It is? What the? I didn't know. How did you know? Why didn't I know? Because I didn't ask, but now I know. I'm gonna write it down right now. If it's true, can you confirm that it's true? Okay, streaming. Streaming. Today I learned. It is PLSS birthday. So now I know. It's in my notes now. My notes on viewers. My viewer notes. It's real. It's totally not parasocial. It's just a little bit parasocial. That's fine. It's fine. No one cares. No one even knows what it's like to take notes anymore. No one understands. Anyway. It's good times. A lot of good times watching streams. I took notes the other day. What did you note? Also, did I welcome Xtag TV? I don't think I did. Welcome. I'm taking notes every day. All day, every day. If I'm not taking notes, I'm not even existing. If you're not noting, what even is life? How to do some tech thing? That's good one. That's a good one. Because then you can be like, a few months from now, you look at your notes and be like, oh, that's how you do it. That's how I did this thing. That happens so often. I'll like solve a problem and then be like, cool. And then I'll note what steps I took to solve it. And then next time it comes up, I'll be like, oh man, how do I do this again? Oh right, I had notes. And then I look at my notes and I go, ah yes. Imagine your future self as a different person. Exactly. That's why when people write code and they commit their messages, they put their commit message as some joke. Like, not even describing what they changed. I'm like, you're doing a disservice not only to your coworkers, but to yourself. You might be like, oh, it's just me, it's just gonna be for me, but it's also you in the future. You know, you look at your commit history, you're like, added files, change file, added file, deleted file, change file, and you're like, what the frick was the context of this? I don't know. Or it's like some joke, like, lol, I changed file. Welcome model block. My dad writes notes, but he never adds context, so he has no idea what they're about. That also happens. You hear that motorcycle outside? Location doxed. Find all the motorcycles in New York. And he's near one of them. Unbelievable. That he would have audio from outside. There's literally... oh shoot, guys. You think like every motorcycle makes a slightly different identifiable sound? And you're like, based on my audio spectral analyzer, that model is specifically from this license plate. I can track your location down to this exact motorcycle. It was registered in New Jersey. And actually it was on the other side. I don't know what I'm saying. What is this voice? You ever wonder that? You ever do like a voice and you're like, what am I doing? Hey guys, it's me. What is this voice I'm doing? Hey Lois, it's me, Peter. That's what he sounds like. And then Lois goes, hey Peter. That's not what she sounds like. Hey Peter. Hey Peter. It's me, Steve. That's right, Steve from Minecraft. Alright, what else do I need to mow? What else do I even need to mow? This stuff. But there's gotta be other stuff. It can't just be this stuff. Because as we've noted, there is way more other stuff that needs to be mowed, like this right here, but it's not just this. You might think it's just this, but it's not. Oh, there's all this stuff. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna start near here. I'm not gonna mow this flower. Okay. And then... that's the trick. You start near the flower with the engine not turned on. Or not the engine. What is it called? The thing? I feel like Family Guy has stayed relevant about 10 years longer than it otherwise would have been because of how fun it is to do the Peter impression. Hey Lois. Ampida. No, it's because of the comedy. It's because it's hilarious, guys. I don't actually remember the last time I watched Family Guy. Are any fans of Family Guy? Is anyone like, that's my favorite character? Do you know that apparently, like, in some parts of Asia, I forget where specifically, they call Stewie Griffin a dumpling because his head kind of looks like a pleated dumpling? It might be in like Taiwan or something. It's true. I saw it on Twitter, so it has to be true. What instead of Family Guy was a Fansly Guy? Isn't that like a website for adult streaming content for streamers? I don't actually know what Fansly is. Is that what it is? I feel like I've seen some like VTubers be like, "Ah, oh, check out my Fansly." I'm like, I don't know about this. It is Fansly. Fans lie? Oh shoot, that's true. They do in fact lie. Fans lie? Have you ever lied? What was the last thing you lied about? Reveal all of your lies right now. Oh frick, that was close. I almost destroyed those flowers. But thankfully it did not happen. It was not a thing that occurred. And those flowers are totally fine. They will be totally fine. Forever. Forever and ever? Until next time. Until the next time the lawn needs to be mowed, and I'm the one hired to mow it. Then they'll know. Then they'll be like, I wish we never mess with this guy. This guy right here. This Gaia. Any Disgaea fans? Any fans of this guy? I bet no one's made that joke before. The fact that the game name sounds like this guy, This guy a 3. No, I think this guy is a 10. I think this guy is a 7. This guy is 7. Discord. He's losing his mind, mowing this virtual grass. I like the game Disgaea. Which one though? Which one's your favorite Disgaea? Played the PS2 one a long time ago, it was fine. I played the one on the DS. There were probably multiple. I played the first one on the DS. I don't remember anything about it, honestly. I do remember I was in high school though. And I drew fan art of Flan. I posted it on Pixiv, and then the actual artist liked the post. And I was like, whoa, what the? That's the real artist of Disgaea on Pixiv. He liked my post. That's crazy. 17, wait, what was the question? What did I ask? Disgaea. Streamer when he doesn't remember what was said. What did I say? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Honestly, no one knows. Everyone thinks they know, but they don't know. Alright, this grass is almost done. Oh, we're 99.4% done. I'm sure the next 0.5% is going to take like the rest of the stream. Because this park is huge. It is actually so huge. I should probably go over the rest with the string trimmer. Let's go back here. We're going, we are going. Okay, we've left the vehicle. You have not left the vehicle. You must hold Q, okay? If anyone tells you, if you know anything about this, you gotta hold Q. Alright, this is gonna be a long time. There's like so much stuff we have not mowed. It really is a concern that there's actually significant unmowed grass out here. And this is the thing about string trimmers, is you can go up much closer to the flowers without destroying them. And that's important. I think that's important. I think it is pretty cool, actually. You got this. You think they care about this one blade of grass? Isn't that such a cool term, blade of grass? I remember when I was a kid, I wrote a poem. It was titled "A Blade of Grass." And I think my friend who didn't know that that was a real term that people use, he was like, "That's so cool, a blade of grass." I like how he used the term "a blade of grass." But yeah, it is cool. That's so wicked, right? You're like, oh frick, dude, a blade, like a sword? That's crazy. Blade, like the vampire character from the comic books? What was the poem about? I don't even remember. It was about a blade of grass. So there's a blade of grass. I was in like elementary school. It's probably not that deep. Like there was a hill, there was a hill, and there was a blade of grass. Oh, the motorcycle's back. The blade. While you were watching streams, I was practicing the blade. Blade. Isn't Blade also like a musical artist? Sewer Gang, is that what Blade is? That Blade? Sewer Squad or whatever? I don't actually know who Blade is. For the longest time, when people would mention Blade, it's like Blade with two E's at the end. I always thought it was like a K-pop group. Blady? I always thought it pronounced Blady. Oh, Drain Gang, okay. I mean, like, the drains go into the sewers, so it's, like, kind of similar. I always thought that was a joke. I was like, Drain Gang, that sounds so funny. Drain Gang? There's, like, no context behind it. And then I was like, oh, it's, like, a reference to, like, some guy. Drain Gang. What's the deal? Who even is Blade? What if it wasn't Blade? What if it was Blade? Bloody? Bloody? Wait a second. Blade? What about this? While you were watching streams, I was mowing the blade. That's dangerous. You can't be doing this. You cannot be doing this stuff, man. Crazy. Have you seen the YouTube video where the guy tries to pronounce his blade's name? No, I don't even know what that's referring to. His blade? Is blade like an ownable object or something? Blade. Isn't Blade also the wolf guy from Elden Ring? Blade. Blade. Pronounce his Blade. Okay. How did he pronounce it? Was it Bloody? Bloody? Blady? What if female Blade fans were called Bladies? Blades. The wolf guy from Elden Ring is spelled Blade. Actually, I heard that's just like the Welsh word for wolf. Is that true? Is that just the Welsh word for wolf? Characters in Elden Ring pronounce the wolf guy's name like Blythe. Byleth from Fire Emblem. I was gonna say Elden Ring. Welcome, Diego. Do you know what are Blade's pronouns? No. Sheath, like she, they, sheath the blade. Wait, no, isn't that a joke? What if that was a joke? They slash the. That's also a good one. I was assuming it would be something like that. It makes more sense than mine. They slash them. True, actually, so true. They do in fact slash them. So true. I missed this entire thing. This one, I probably could have done this with the lawnmower, but now it has to be done with this. Welcome, Yuyuko. Oh, the controller is vibrating so much. There's too much grass is being mowed. What this? Are you seeing this? Is not even good. My buddy got a string trimmer, said it was pretty fun. It is pretty nice to see the grass being destroyed. The thing about string trimmers, it doesn't just like cut the grass. It like destroys it. It like mulches it. When water? In 28 minutes. Yes. Stare. Why the stare? Why even stare? This is how Wolfie gets his kicks, by mowing the grass. Have you done it though? It is kind of satisfying. Oh, it's not efficient because I've been like holding it up. I should be looking down at the ground. It probably would be more efficient for me to come back here with the lawnmower, but it's like whatever. Yeah, it's like whatever. I'd have to like go all the way over there and have to like drive. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. It's crumbelievable. Does anyone remember that advertisement? Advertisement. I said advertisement instead of ad. Advertisement. The advert. As British people tend to say, the advert. Boy, bro, you see that advert the other day? Yeah. It was bad. I don't know. Hey, what's the deal? What's the deal? What even is the deal? Has anyone even wondered this? What the deal is? No one knows. People think they know, but they don't know. I certainly don't know. They don't tell me anything. Alright, what about this? What about this? Yippee! It's too much. There's too much. There's too much. When does it end? It would be nice if you could like retain the grass vision and also mow at the same time. So you could tell what you're missing out on. You know? You know what I mean? Does anyone understand? I feel like no one understands nowadays. I always just overstand. Understand. Oh wait, guys. What do you call a K-pop celebrity who does not have enough fans? Understand. Guys, because like Stan, like people don't stand him enough, so he's like understand. I think that's a good one. You all should be like, that's a great one. No way. No way. Understand. Please understand, guys. It's a joke. That's a good one. You put that in the compilation of Wolfie jokes that are funny. That compilation's gonna be like a billion hours long. It's just gonna be my entire stream because of how funny I am. It's like, oh man, remember when Wolfie was funny? Yep, that was every stream. That's literally every stream. Wolfie funny moments number 27. True. I feel like if I made clips, people would watch them and be like, man, this guy's funny. I gotta check him out. And then they're like, they tune in, they're like, this guy's so funny. Say funny thing. Funny man, say funny thing. And I say, you ever hear the one about the dog? And they're like, no, what happened with the dog? And I say, I don't know. And they go, oh, okay. I don't get it. No one really gets it though. You know, that's the thing with comedy, is that sometimes it's just not meant to be understood. He's too unfunny. This stream is too unfunny. Get him out of here. I don't want to see him ever again. You're watching this guy. He's not even funny, bro. He's freaking... Oh, this guy's bloody, he's, what's British slang for unfunny? Oh, I brought this guy is, freaking, that's him, that's what they say, that's what they all say. This guy is freaking, I don't even, know. That's it. Isn't it funny when I do a British accent? It's the peak of comedy. I totally misread. I thought you said unfunny. I can't believe I didn't even read your message right. And if you did not correct me, I would have thought that that's what you said. It's kind of funny, right? It's kind of funny, British accent. It's because how ridiculous it is. It's because of how bad it is. It's so bad, it's hilarious. Hey, it's me. That's not even British. Holy bro, it's me, the British. I'm gonna make a compilation of Wolfie saying normal sentences and title this streamer ruined Christmas for. Is it your birthday? Piss, you were not here when we said it was your birthday. Welcome Tilfen. Dude, too funny. Coughed up 3 medical problems. Had to leave, but am incapable. Bro is incapable. Bro, he can't even, bro. Odd numbers be like, I can't even. I was away, this is true. I didn't hear it. Can't believe it. Well, happy birthday to you. Person who docks their age as being 27. Guys, this guy's 27. This guy's 27. Oh, bro, this guy's 27. That's what they say. This guy's 27. I'll find you that 27. I'm lurking but mowing from time to time. Thank you. Thank you for finding me funny. Thank you for birthday wishes. I'm aging and am turning into dust and I'm crusting over. I don't usually hear people say crusting over. Is that Australian slang? What's your favorite Australian slang? I learned from a list that the sook is an Australian slang that means coward. Can you confirm this? Is this true? That's what they say. That's a Australian thing. Dust in the wind. Oi, bruv. That's what they say. Mate. Wait, contract complete. I'm done. Why am I mowing this? I'm done. British people be like... Sorry, Australian people be like, mate. They're not even the same. They're not even the same, man. It can also mean cry or whinge. Whinge? What the frick is that? Whinge? That's like Twitch slang? Whinge? Like they add GE to the end of words? Whinge? It's like coward has connotations. It can also mean oh wait, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what it no, yeah, that I misremembered. It does mean crybaby rather than coward. True. I misremember. I can't believe I'm misrepresenting Australian slang. Whinge though. I don't think I've heard a whinge. Wow, look at what good condition this park is in. Oh man, look at that. The trash cans. The freaking benches, dude. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I don't normally talk like this. It's the influence of various streamers. Northern Line. Garden. Campsite. Weekly report. Look at this. Money earned. Wages, penalties, 417 quid. For them flowers, I can't believe this. That's what they sound like. Weekly loss. It's fine. It's fine. Unlocked Ripley Park. Bro, that's the guy from Metroid. Ripley. That's the guy right there. Alright, let's repair everything. You gotta be repairing everything. If you don't repair your vehicles, what are you even doing? Full repair all the blades, okay? Well, I can't Metroid. What is Metroid? Metroid. Love the Mets. Love the Mets. Yeah, that's the guy who believed it or not. That's a Ridley? No, I think it's a Ripley. I think you'll find that Ripley is what you're thinking of. Ripley. Thinking of like a Chiblee thing. Ripley. We love that Ripley. The New York Metroids. Yeah, they certainly are on roids. Am I right, guys? Roids, like steroid, like Mets. The Mets are on roids. Metroid Prime, guys. Ripley. They put me in a bag. Ripley. I'm on the roof again. Ripley. That's a Ripley Scott. Ellen Ridley. What the frick happened to Ellen DeGeneres? She's gone. She was canceled, right? Ellen, she was too generous. They had to get rid of her. Okay, which one do I do? Let's do this one's freaking almost $3,000. Wrigley Stadium, though. She got greedy and was no longer generous. Ellen DeGeneres be like, it's me, Ellen DeGeneres. She took the L. Ellen, oh, so true. That's a good one. Ellen DeGeneres. That doesn't even. There's no L in generous. That's not even in the word. How can L in the generous? It's not even there. L out of the generous. L. That's the guy from Death Note, right? I never actually watched Death Note. I always get confused between L and Light. I don't know which one is which. There's like the emo looking guy and there's like the guy with the fancy looking guy. I don't actually know like who's the villain, who's the detective. They both look okay, but like the one who's like really looking emo. The white shirt guy. Who is the white shirt guy? Is that L or Light? Which one is that? Which one even? Welcome, Lemno Knight, because your name also starts with L. It could even be you. It could literally be you. For all we know. It has a deck width above recommended range. Well, if that's the case, all of them are probably... No, okay, this one's not. L is the guy who doesn't wear shoes. Is that the white t-shirt guy? Is that the same guy? L. He's always cross-legged. Probably the black hair, white t-shirt guy. That's L. Light dress is more... Okay, okay. Oh, now I know. Now I know. And knowledge is power. Light is the one who can act normal. L is the guy who never sits regular. I see. It's good. Good to know these things. You would think that I would know this by now, but I don't. I just don't know. Wait, I said I wanted to take this one, right? Who's doing this one? I'm doing this one. But then the other one. The other one, you gotta have the mulch plate. You gotta be doing this one, okay? You take this one. Take the second one. And then what? And then this one. Everything has been unassigned. Okay, you can take this one. L is an alias for a massive weirdo. Light is normal name for a normal guy. L. L from Uma Musume? Holy frick. Has someone made this joke before? L Condor Pasa? Isn't it weird they call her L? Like, L literally just means the in Spanish, but everyone calls her L. El Condor Pasa. El Condor Pasa when W Condor Pasa shows up. They're basically inversions of each other. What the heck? The condor, yeah, the condor that passes. Me when the condor is pasa. Can we hire someone else? Loves anything from Japan. Always looks to the bright side of life. Refuses to listen to popular music. Wants to live in a city under the sea. This is the one who is afraid of AI taking over the world. I bet this guy. Hates video games. Owns 16 cats. Is a pro wrestler. I feel like with a pro wrestler career, it's going to be hard for them to balance this and this job. I'm going to hire the weeb. Can we... Do we even have enough slots for this guy? Train? Wait. Train. Wait, no, these are our current employees. Wait, I want to hire someone new. How do I do that? Advertisements. Let's put out a social media ad. La Condor Pasa? El Condor that passes? Active loans. Wait, I was supposed to repay this loan. Oh, frick. You pay outstanding amount. It cannot be outdone. I don't really have that much money, though. I don't know if I want to... I have a 50,000 pound loan? What the frick? When? Whatever, it's fine. You know, anyone have loans? Student loans? I have no student loans. Oh, look at this place. Look at this campsite, man. Are you seeing this? Fancy looking campsite. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. SpongeBob, it's me. Squidward, that's what Squidward sounds like. What if Squidward was British? Oh my bro, it's me. Squidward, but I'm British. I'm British Squidward. Yep. That's him. That's what he sounds like. If he was British, that's exactly what he would sound like. Look at this. I'm Squidward. What was that episode? I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. Squidward. Squidward. I'm on the roof, Squidward. They're putting me in a bag, Squidward. There was an episode where SpongeBob and Patrick pretended to be Squidward. I probably have seen that episode, but I don't remember. Isn't it wild, though, that squid is a word? And his name is Squidward, but then, like, the word is not the same word. It's like ward. Squidward. You want to ward off the squids. It's probably happened multiple times. Yeah, probably. Look at that sky. What a nice day. What a pleasant day. Yeah, we've started the engine. Let's change the cut height. It's gotta be 6 centimeters. Very unsettling weather for the UK. No, they got sun. They got sunshine in a bag, as they say. You turn on the motor. Sunshine in a bag. Anyone else in a bag right now? Anyone else? Bag? Any bag? Anyone, zoop. Who says that? What? Bag? Sunshine in the bag? What the frick? Oh no. Papered bag. The papered bag underscore Chanel. Papered. This is the hardest part about mowing. So you gotta mow all of the lawns. All of them. All of them. Out here, they don't get it. Welcome, NanoDan. Wide. Yes, Hidamari sketch. Hidamari sketch. That's it. It's life. Oh, frick. That's what it's all about. Whoa, I would not have expected the lawnmower to be able to go back there. Yep. It's the life. Nothing more than the smell of freshly cut grass. You know the smell of cut grass that people like is actually the grass screaming in pain as it's being killed. It's true. It's like a thing, some sort of thing they emit when they're in danger. And people like it. That's messed up. Women want me, grass fear me. Is this true? Oh god, the flower. Bro, the flower. Women. What's the deal with women? don't know. Mowing the lawn, guys. We're mowing. You are overloading your engine. Women be like, it's me. Women. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. You think the damage to this vehicle is going to be really expensive? Probably. It's fine. You know, it's fine. Nothing that some money can't fix. You know, that's life. It's simply symbolism. Symbolism out here. Destroying property. The chill soundtrack of Whoop. Lawn mowing. Oh no, 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 please, no. Anyone, did anyone watch the game last night? Well, you see that game, huh? How about that game? What about those sports? Is anyone here even game? Is this even the grass I'm so okay? We had a previous level where I was mowing grass that I was not supposed to be mowing. I just wanted to check that I'm still meant to be mowing this grass, and it does appear that this is the case. Football is back. Madden. Oh, what the frick? Madden. Madden football. Madden 2025. Do you hear those birds outside? And by outside I mean in the game. It might sound like they're outside, but I'm telling you, they're actually in the game. It's so realistic. The fact that games can emit audio for us to listen to, I think that's good. I think that's crazy. Then we got grass. Grass. If nothing else, we should know that grass is here. That's right, everyone. It's grass 2. You thought grass was enough? We have grass 2, the sequel, the long-awaited sequel to Grass. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Remember that guy? Welcome, Craig E. Truly a modern marvel. There's an SE viewer right there. That guy knows SE_channel. I'm aware of this streamer. Everyone is aware. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey everyone, it's... Oh no, 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 please, no. We've destroyed too many flowers. They're gonna destroy me. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy's destroyed too many flowers. Get him out of here. Welcome, props not Jack. Grass will always need one thing. What is that thing? Grass needs water. So true. You're actually so right for this. I'm going to drink water right now. That's right. Right now. Literally. Right now. Now you might be like, Wolfie, you said right now, and yet you're also talking. How can you be drinking water and also talking at the same time? I've never seen this. This is literally impossible, literally unheard of. It's never happened before in the history of ever. But I'm gonna drink water right now. Alright. I've done it. Experts still aren't sure how he's done it. Yeah, no one knows. Science has not discovered really the reasoning behind this. It's literally unknowable. Unknowable. Wow, look at this. It's almost like this guy knows how to drive. I mean, it's almost like he has a driver's license or something. But he doesn't. Because he's in New York. There's no reason to have a driver's license in New York. It's crazy. Okay, we're just doing the hard part. This is like the hard part is like driving around. Oh, frick. Driving around all the things that might be in contact with other stuff, you know? What's going on? What the frick? Oh my god, guys, please. I'm stuck. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh no. We're stuck. It's fine. It's fine. There's no... Unlike destroying flowers, there's no downside to crashing into a car. It's actually... Actually, it's totally... It's like... It's fine, right? It's literally fine. I think I'm stuck. I think I may be stuck. No, okay, no, we're good, we're good. We're actually so good. Parking close, I almost died right there. Parking close to the grass is risky. True. That's why you should not park. You should just not have a car. Anyone here not have a car like me? Based. Not owning a car. Anyone here also not have a driver's license like me? I also don't have one. Anyone out here plan on never driving? Ever? In the history of your life ever? Like me? Me? Literally me? Doesn't car. He literally doesn't even car. A motorbike? True. If you don't drive, then explain this. That's just a steering wheel. It's not even attached to anything. It's literally just a steering wheel. A motor bicycle. Never drives a golf club. I picked you? What does that mean? Picked up. I have 3 cars. Which sounds cool, but they're all garbage. I don't think it sounds cool. You think it sounds cool? I don't think it sounds cool. Garbage. Garbage. I hate cars. I hate cars. We hate cars here. Grr, cars. We're like bad. Picked up my mother at the airport today, so I drove. That's nice. That's nice of you. But does that mean you normally don't drive though? Because that seems like it's an unusual circumstance that is uncommon. Driven, driven to insanity, driven, driving. Yay, look at this. You know, let's go around this way. What if we went this way? I don't usually drive. That's good. If you can avoid driving, I think that's good. It reduces Carbon emissions. Think of the atmosphere. Think of the drive. Look at this awful mowing job. What is he doing? What is he doing? This is so bad. He's not even doing it right. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. It's like he's never even mowed a lawn before. Is that the ice cream truck outside? Is that the freaking ice cream truck outside? It's right there. I hear it. It's outside. It's outside right now. You guys want any ice cream? So what's the best ice cream? I feel like I ask this every time. Ice cream. Oh right. Ice cream. I should get ice cream before it's gone? From where? How can ice cream be gone? Gone from what? What do you mean by gone? How can it be gone? Peppermint candy? It's seasonal. Seasonal peppermint. I did this last year too. Ice cream though? Ice cream is seasonal? I mean, it exists all year round. You can buy it. Okay, maybe not in Germany. Is it different in Germany? They don't have ice cream all year round. Ice cream stores, but I mean like... What about at the grocery store? I guess you're right, it's not the same. I could go for some pecan ice cream. Welcome Altkopf, that'd be depressing. Also German. It is German. It's in the shops year round in the UK. Another British person? That's crazy. Several British people known to be in this stream. Welcome. Anyone else have Choco Mint Soju? I'll never guess what it tastes like. Does it taste like chocolate mint and soju? They're multiplying British. It's a bit too sweet. I've never had it. Clapping emote is so energetic. It is quite bouncy, yes. Late night English people? It is pretty late over there, isn't it? It's like midnight. Is it midnight or 1 AM? I don't actually know. Or possibly even 11 PM. Alcohol that's too sweet makes me feel sick. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had alcohol, so I can't relate. There was like one time they were giving out like chocolates at work. And then there was like, I think one of them was like rum flavored or something. I didn't know until I already bit into it. And then I was like, rum, that's alcohol. I can't have this. And then I spit it out. Midnight is when I finish work? What the? That's so late. That's actually so late. That's crazy. Alcohol. What is there British slang for alcohol? When you go to the bar, you're like, hey, that's not what they sound like. Scran, that's food though. Scran is food. Are you opposed to using alcohol in the cooking process? No, I think that's fine. Because like that one, it gets evaporated, right? Please use the electronic leaf blower. This game doesn't have those though. Welcome Ultra to car. Couple of pints with the lads. That sounds like fake British though. They wouldn't say that. They would say like, yeah, that bevies, that's the Rust game development framework. Pints? Oh yeah, we call them sippy sippies. That's not British enough. It's gotta be like, I don't even know. Not all of the alcohol is evaporated. Yeah, but like a lot of it is. It's different, you know, it's somehow different. He misread another comment. Silly, oh, silly sippies. I can't even read. Silly, got too silly. Silly sippies. Definitely not enough to get drunk though, unless you add way too much. Guy who gets drunk on alcohol that's been used in cooking. Whoa, guys, is there alcohol in this? Oh, I'm so drunk, bro. There's alcohol. You're telling me, oh my god, guys, there's alcohol. Dude, I'm so drunk right now. Oh my god, they got alcohol in this thing, bro. That's wild, dude. Oh my god. I'm so wasted right now, dude, bro. That's what they sound like. They're all like that. When people are drinking. Guy who drinks. Hey, it's me, I'm drinking. New Yorker who drinks. Hey, I'm drinking here. Hey, I'm drinking here. I'm gonna clip that out of context. Alright. Feel free. Yeah. British person drinking be like, boy bruv, I'm drinking. French person drinking be like, oui, le drink. Yes. That's Wolfie Street. We have jokes, guys. We have jokes here. That's right, le drink, guys. Haha, because they say la. You remind me of the chatter named I Love Perks, whose first chat message was, is this a perk safe space? I don't know what that is. What is a perk? Is that drugs? Is that drugs? Is that a drug? Can't believe they would say that. Percolates. Perk. I just don't. It is unfortunately the drug. Unbelievable. People who do drugs be like, look at me, drugs. That's them. That's what they're. What am I saying? Figures. Perk the figures. Perk like in video games where you get to choose between 3 things. Choose your perk. Percolate. Perk. What am I doing? You understand like the basis of comedy? What do you guys find funny? What was the last thing you laughed at? Outside of this stream. Outside of me right now. It's outside of this stream and me and my hilarious jokes. The last thing you laughed at? Polka. I think it'd be really funny. I know you're talking about the VTuber, but I think it would be really funny if you meant like the musical genre. Like you were just out there and then someone started playing music that was polka and you're like, oh, that's so funny, bro. That's polka, that's like wacky. That's like wacky music. If you like cutting lawns, I just got the thing for you outside my house. No, that's a real lawn mower. I'm talking about virtual lawn mowing. I told a joke about finding the center of a Tootsie Pop, made myself wheeze for 3 minutes. Laughing at your own jokes? I would never. I would simply never laugh. Something unexpected, but at least a little clever or maybe charmingly silly. Timing and delivery? I think so as well. I think that sometimes the joke itself can be unfunny, but the way it's said is like, it's what makes it funny, you know? Like if there's like deadpan humor, that's like it's like I enjoy that type of humor. I think it's hilarious. You're like, oh, Wolfie, like you're doing right now? Like you're doing right now? That's right, yes. I do enjoy my own style of humor. Me, when I say jokes in such a deadpan way and everyone's like, that's so funny, Wolfie. Bro, you are like the funniest person. And I go, no, it's not, I'm not funny. And then you go, no, Wolfie, you're like the funniest person. You're actually so funny. I can't stop laughing. I tell all my friends, every day they ask me what I've been up to, I go, you hear about this hilarious streamer? Wolfie Wolfington? He's like so funny though. I found a good wheeze and couldn't stop. Actually, you know what's also funny is when people have funny laughs. Like, sometimes the joke is not funny, but then, like, someone reacting to the joke laughs, and then their laugh is so funny that everyone else starts laughing. I think that's funny. Welcome, Rodmu. Were you a fan of Norm Macdonald's Deadpan? I don't really know who that... I feel like I probably know who that is. But I don't think I've really watched his comedy. I mean, don't really. Is that the guy who has the same voice? He's like, is that the guy who voice acts in a bunch of cartoons and also has the same? Is that the guy, the wheelchair guy from Family Guy? Is that Norm Macdonald? Is that him? Hey, Peter. That's him. Oh, that's Patrick Warburton. Okay, then who's Norm Macdonald? Are they similar? Do they look similar? Hey, Peter. It's me, Joe. Norm Macdonald, the guy in Death Stranding. No, that's Norm McReedus. That's Norm and Reedus. Which one is Norm and which one is Reedus? We don't know. Norming Reedus. Normal Reedus. Norm and Reedus. It's comedy. That's comedy, everyone. Everyone loves comedy. You think there's someone out there who hates comedy? You think there's someone who has never laughed at any joke? And I mean, by that I mean someone who's lived a normal amount of time. I don't mean like a baby who died very early on, because then, you know, maybe they didn't laugh at anything because they didn't have time to. Like someone who lived at least 20 years has never found anything funny. Choco Janks, she finds some things funny though. That's different. Most Germans laugh a lot. Yeah. Germans, that's the streamer. That's the guy who streams. Guys, that's German. That guy is so funny. He's always laughing and stuff. He's most famous for SNL in the 90s, I see. He's Pigeon and Mike Tyson Mysteries. I don't know what that is. German humor. Germ and humor. Germ in humor. Guys, when there is a germ in my humor. Waiter, there's a germ in my humor. And he laughs. He's like, ah, good one. Good one, customer. That is, in fact, a joke based on the fact that sometimes people say there's a fly in my soup. Or whatever. I don't. That's not even a joke. That's just the thing people say. The name of German's fan base? Yeah, the Germans. German. Germ. Garmin. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. 1001 fly in my soup? Fly in my soup, but that's a liquid. You can only fly in the air. Fly in soup? I didn't know you could do that. I can't even fly in general. Fly in soup? You're telling me a soup? You're telling me a freaking soup? The only joke here is you're driving. I don't have a driver's license, okay? That's what it is. Always Germans, but where are the Gerwomans? Yeah, where are they at? Where even are they? Germans. Germans. Germans? Isn't that the Uma Musume skill that restores your stamina if you're a pace chaser? It's available on a special week or SSR card and also Ogre Cap at Potential 3, I think. That's such a specific joke. I'm sure at least 10 people understand, and they think it's so funny. They can't express how funny it is. They're like, oh man, Germans, what? That is crazy. Why did they call it germ in when you germ out from your body? Well, I mean, the germs also go in. A breath of fresh air. Bofa? Isn't it wacky that they have a skill called Bofa? You literally have a skill in Uma Musume called Bofa. Unbelievable. I don't know. Isn't Bofa? No, you're thinking of Bufo. Bufo D's. Hey, isn't this the Destiny logo? Doesn't it look like this? The shape. I don't actually know what the Destiny logo looks like. It looks like that, right? Maybe. Among Us. Among Us? Like grass? Yeah, like grass. Literally grass. It looks like a fidget spinner. Oh, right, that's what it looks like. I played Destiny 2? Do you mean Destiny, like the second one? Destiny 2? Or Destiny? I guess you did type 2 as in also. But like, you could have also played the second Destiny. Destiny. Destined. Destiny's Child. British people be like, hello. That's what they sound like. That's them. That's comedy. Accents are in fact a form of comedy. Accents. Isn't this fun? Just a chill time out here. Welcome, I Love Lamp. Most of us don't sound like that, but I think it's funny. Me when I'm British. Hello, it's me, British. Hello, it's me, British. That's my name, British. Now, you may wonder why I don't have a British accent. It doesn't necessarily mean that everyone in Britain has a British accent. Sometimes they have different accents. Sometimes they have American accents, like this. It's me, American. It's a me, American. A cuppa. I'm gonna have a cuppa. I don't know. What's I've run out of things to talk about. Hey everyone. What's what's going on? What's everyone's opinion on society? Do you think we should improve society somewhat? If it was up to you, would you improve society? I think I would. If it was up to me, I would improve society. No? Yes? No? Why not though? Welcome Dal Batrino. Can I get some grass facts? No. Unfortunately, I don't have any facts. You could improve society any day of the week. I'm doing it right now. Literally by streaming, I've improved society somewhat. I would make society worse. I think we're all already doing that. You ever think about that? That we're all collectively making society worse? Simply by participating in it. Dinosaurs didn't have grass. Is that true? Did grass not exist back in the day? When did grass first exist? That's actually hard to believe. We're so used to grass being existing. It's pretty new, so they just like... That's actually wild to me. Like literally, in a literal sense, grass is literally wild. 2015, no, it has existed at least for like 1,000 years, right? 2001? Isn't it wacky that whenever I think of 2001, I think of 9/11? That's like my point of reference. It's like 2001. Oh yeah, that's like 9/11. I need to know where grass came from now. I don't know. Yeah, I never forget. He never forgets. It's real. Grass though. Grass is in fact real. Some people might tell you grass is not real. I think they're wrong. It's definitely real. It's more real than any of us will ever be. It's the realist. It's actually the realist. Who is the realist? Of all the streamers you watch, who would you say is the realist streamer? And why is it Northern Lion? And not just because he's not a VTuber, but he is the realist real. Grass first emerged around 70 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period. Let me see, that was still pretty long ago though. Karagi, you think Karagi's the realist? She is pretty real. Gotta be the one who reels, the realist. Northern Lion is not real. Ryan Laterno is real, but he never streams. Northern esports legend Northern. Is Northern gonna play Silksong? Has anyone told him about Silksong? You think he'll ever play Silksong? Guys, you think he's ever gonna play Silksong? Does he know that Silksong's out? When is he gonna play Silksong? When is Wolfie gonna play Silksong? Everyone's been asking for Silksong. They tune into the Wolfie stream, they go, Wolfie, we're Silksong, we're only here for Silksong. I'd love to watch Silksong someday. Guys, what if instead of Silksong, it was Pilksong? Wouldn't that be so wacky? Pilk song, bro. Pilk song though. That's crazy. He didn't even stream Hollow Knight. I played it before I started streaming. It's back in the day. I saw NL ranting about Silk Song. He does it every day. He's such a hater. Well, if you should stream Path of Pain, no, it's fine. I don't think I will. I would simply not. Oh, the stream ending song, but I'm not even ending my stream. It's not even there. It's not even real. That's right, it is the Wooloop soundtrack. It is on shuffle mode. The real shuffle mode. Well, I didn't even cut. How did I not cut this grass, guys? How is that even possible? What is even possible out there? Guys, make sure you're not shrimping. If you're shrimping right now, unshrimp yourself. Unshrimp yourself now. I was kind of shrimping, but now I'm not. I have reduced the shrimpening. The shrimpening is gone. It's no longer time to shrimp. Anyway, what's everyone been up to? What about, I'm sure this is going to be so interesting to none of you, but I have successfully built a Game Boy application without GP Studio using Bazel Build. I've defined my own C toolchain, and it works. It works, it actually works. It will download the appropriate GDBK libraries based on your current platform. It will build it. It will run LCC, the little C compiler. But actually it's not a compiler. It just calls out to SDCC. You might think SDCC, isn't that San Diego Comic-Con? Yes, but also it is the small device C compiler. And that compiles, I've learned various things. It'll compile .c file to a .o object file. And then you can pass that .o file to the linker, in this case SDLDGB. That's right, the small device linker. I don't know what the D stands for. Linker something. Game Boy. Let's see. I beat FF9 yesterday. That's what I've been up to. Congrats. That was it was a fun game. I played Final Fantasy IX at some point. I never beat it, but I did play it a long time ago as a kid. And I don't remember any of the story. But I remember thinking this game sure is good. It certainly is a game that exists and that I have played. And I had a good time. I felt it kind of dropped the ball in the end. I think so as well. I think I got to disc 3 or 4. And there was like a desert area and I got stuck. I didn't know what to do. And then despite there being game facts that I could have checked, I think I just gave up. I was just like, I'm done. And then I never went back. That's fun, right? There's always games like that. Has anyone had a game like that? Where like you were having like a decent / good time with it. And then you got to one point in the game and you're like, nah, I'm done. Kind of just fight God for no reason. Isn't that like every RPG though? Every JRPG. Pokemon. As Pokemon. I don't know. Final Fantasy though. Any Final Fantasy 14 players in the chat right now? Any cool Final Fantasy 14 moments? I just recently learned what WOL was. The Warrior of Light. Is that simply like your player character? Some people say, whoa, your WOL looks so cool. I'm like, is that different from just character? I don't know. It's kind of weird to me GameFAQs isn't the go-to anymore. What is the go-to? What do people go to? YouTube? They just go to YouTube and watch a walkthrough. I rarely actively quit a game. I just stopped playing one day and didn't realize the time, but I'll never pick it up again. True, just like streams. One day you'll tune into a stream and it'll be the last time you tune in. You won't even have realized it. That's life. It's a weird way to spell World of Warcraft. What did I say? WOL, W-O-L. World of Legends. No, Final Fantasy IX especially is fight God for no reason. You have a main antagonist, you fight him, and then another supernatural being that is never mentioned shows up and you fight him. He just wanted to feel, like, included, you know? Maybe he spent the entire game wishing that, you know, you would find him, and then suddenly he's like, well, you're fighting this other guy? Bro, come on. I gotta show up right now. And then he shows up. And you go, I've never seen this guy in my life. I don't even know who this is. Who does he think he is? I am. Who do you think you are, I am? One of the lines of all time. That's it. That's the line. It'll go down in history. And we'll all quote it. And none of us really understand what he meant by this. Some people think it's like, whoever you think you are, I am that person. But we don't know. No one truly understands the mind of that guy. I am that I am. Are you though? Are any of us really even though? When you think about it. Is anything even... Well, what the heck? Is anything even as it appears? I don't think so. Getting really philosophical out here, you know? As we do when lawn mowing. What's everyone's favorite philosophical bit? Any fans of philosophy? Any fans of philosophy? Philosophy? You're not real? It's true, you're right. I'm not real. This is a lot for 12:39 a.m. Are you also British? Free will is an illusion. An illusion to what, though? Yes, another British... Wait, how is everyone finding this stream? How do we have several new chatters that are all British? Does this game get recommended to British people? Because this game actually takes place in the UK, I believe. Everything has the currency of pounds. That's it. Ship of Theseus is cool. True. You ever think that Ship of Theseus is like Ship of the Sea? Is? Ship of the Sea? That's right. The pig that wants to be eaten is also pretty interesting. I don't even know what that is. I saw it advertised on Amazon Fire Stick and was wondering if anyone played it on Twitch. They're recommending... Wait, Amazon Fire Stick has games? I thought that was like a TV thing. You can play this on Amazon Fire Stick? Maybe, I don't know what it is. I feel like they've overused the Amazon Fire term. Like, Amazon Fire is it's like a tablet. It's also like a device you can plug into your TV. It's also like an app store. It's too much. You can download apps, but like, oh, it's like okay, it's like the streaming thing. Video game streaming. I feel like you're the first person I've seen to like use Luna. Any of those like game streaming services. A lot of TV streaming apps have game features for some reason. Never had a reason to try them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have like any of those. The pig that wants to be eaten asks if it's moral to consume an animal that has been genetically modified to want to be eaten. Dang. Never even thought about this. Quite strange. Is that Vor? Is that what Vor is? The pig that wants to be eaten. Messed up. That's fricked up. That they've been genetically modified to be this way. When was the last time y'all ate pig? Pork. Anyone eat pork recently? I had a banh mi today that had pork in it. It's pretty good. I would recommend. Delicious. It's delicious. Some might even say deciduous, and they would be wrong. Yesterday, John Pork. Jonathan Pork. Banh mi. Chatter who wants to be removed from the chat, be like, banh mi. Streamer, banh mi. Personally not a fan of pork. Well, I don't know what to say then. I just don't know. Ate pizza on the weekend that had pepperoni. True. It all comes back to pepperoni. We talked about pepperoni today. We talked about peppers. Pepperoni. Other types of peppers. There's a lot of stuff to consider. It's a bit from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. In a restaurant, a beast goes out and thanks the guests for finally fulfilling his lifelong dream. Before going back to the kitchen to get butchered, the protagonists order a salad. Well, like, salads can have meat in it. Imagine a streamer talking about favorite sandwiches, but they're unaware of banh mi, so they get trigger happy with replying chatter. Ban them. Ban this guy. Visiting Iceland right now. You're watching the stream on vacation. What are you thinking? What is bro doing? Eating lamb since it's way cheaper here. That's good, you know. I feel like lamb is not that common of a dish. At least over here. Right, you got the common things of chicken and pork and beef and fish. I mean, lamb is not really... You don't often see it offered in many places. Someone just called my office and I realized I never picked it up ever since starting this job. True. I remember when I worked at a place for 7 years, they would have desk phones. And like, it wasn't for us. I don't know what it was. Like, sometimes it would ring and we would not pick up because we're like, this has never rung before. Rang before? I don't know. 22 missed calls. Well, if they wanted to contact you, they would have done it over a different thing. They would have simply used a different service. The US is pork pilled, yeah. Pilled pork, if you will. Pulled pork. Pork pulled. You should have sent an email. Is this also related to the story asking if it's justifiable to eat a chicken that was catatonic? What the frick? The US is beef pilled. The USDA. The USDA. Chicken is a cat. Catatonic. No, it's me when the cat wants to drink alcohol or something. Catatonic. Like tonic. Gin and tonic. Catatonic. Meat pilled. Like, isn't almost every country meat pilled though? Tonic is. I know, that's why I said gin and tonic. It's mixed with alcohol. I feel like I never hear tonic mentioned outside the context of alcohol, though. Right? Like, I know tonic is non-alcoholic, but it's always brought up in the context of alcohol. Okay, medicinally, well, I guess because I don't... not really in the medical field. When I went to New York City, I went out of my way to go to that one hole-in-the-wall Chinatown with the $5 pork on rice. Except I got duck on rice, it was good, but I wish I got the pork. I know that place. That's the place in, that one. Craig, sorry. I was gonna say Craig isn't meat-pilled. Sorry. India isn't meat-pilled. There's probably others. I mean, parts of it are, but it is very vegetarian, true. You are correct. It's very popular. Yeah, last time I was there, I saw like a big line outside. Huge line. Tonic water is gross, very bitter. I don't even really know what tonic is. What even is tonic? Tonic, isn't that the hedgehog, guys? It's like, it sounds like Sonic. Bro, it's like Sonic. Tonic the hedgehog be like, gotta go fast, but like not though, because he's different, because he's not Sonic. He's different from Sonic. Is nasty tonic? What is tonic? What even is tonic? What about bubonic? The bubonic plague. But it was tonic. I don't know if I can finish this level today. It's actually a lot longer than I thought it would be. We're only at 67.2%. Tonic the hedgehog can probably swim. Tonic, that's him. Tonic is carbonated drink with quinine in it. Makes it bitter and fluoresces in UV light. Used as a malaria prophylactic. You see. I don't really know what many of those words mean. But that's good to know. Some people say it helps with night cramps, but I think the jury's out. Night cramps? I don't have those. It makes gin taste worse. But it's always about the gin and tonic, though. Quinine is medicine, prevents malaria. Oh, so like That's the thing from Elden Ring. That famous boss that everyone has issues with. Malaria. And that's the item that debuffs her. It's like throwing the freezing potion at her before she does the waterfowl dance. Right? Exactly. That's the solution. You should just be drinking tonic. Gin and tonic was a way to make soldiers that didn't like the tonic tolerate it. Oh. You mix the thing that people like with the thing they don't like. Just to get them to tolerate it. Got a soda stream. What the? But why though? Do you have such a strong desire to carbonate things that you bought a machine specifically to carbonate things? It's crazy. Learning so much. Yeah, that's what happens on this stream. We learn a lot of things every day. You learn about how grass isn't real. You learn about gin and tonic. You learn about the different names for bread. Like BAP. You know, now that we have more British people here, BAP. That's a type of bread, apparently. The educator. Granted, the tonic back then was a lot stronger than the ones today. It's a barm. See, I also learned barm today. I was like, I don't know what a VAP is. And then someone was like, that's just a barm. And I was like, I don't know what that is. When they explain something in a way that you also don't understand. You're like, oh, I don't know what a monad is. And then someone's like, oh, that's simple. A monad is simply a monoid in the category of endofunctors. And you're like, yeah, okay. And then everyone laughs because they know it's a joke. They're like, oh, that's a joke. That's a joke. I know that joke. It actually is a joke. If you're not familiar with it, it's actually really funny because it sounds ridiculous. Of course, obviously, a monad is just a monoid in the category of endofunctors or whatever. There are like 20 names for map in the UK. Barm. What are the other ones? I would like to know some of them. +2, I don't get it. It's funny because it sounds ridiculous, but also makes sense. So a monad is simply I don't even know it, like a property of something where it has a bind operation. And it really is a way to represent sequencing operations. Yeah, monad, the monad Lisa. Scran, but scran is not specifically bread though. Scran is just food at sporting events. Thought you were talking about Monet? No, that's a different thing. That's a totally different thing. I don't even know. You don't know what a monad is? Bro. Of all the people that I would have expected to know what a monad is, I feel like I would have expected you to know. You gotta learn. You gotta learn about it. Isn't Monad the character from Genshin Impact? Oh yeah, that is true. Bap, Barm, Batch. Wait, I think that's the exact list of things that the other person in chat said earlier. Except, they didn't say tea cake or muffin. They did say cob. And I was like, isn't that for corn? I don't know. Some of them. There's a philosopher called Spinoza that talked about monads. Can't remember if that's the kind Wolfie's talking about. Probably. I don't know if monad is anything else. A monad is actually, like, it sounds complicated, but it's not actually that complicated. It's actually very simple. Cobb is from the Midlands. Barm is northwest, I see. Barm. What about tea cake? No, I destroyed a flower. It was Leibniz. I don't know, it's probably something. Bro, we're not even close to being done. Look, there's so much. There's actually so much grass that needs to be mowed. And I think progress doesn't save. Save for next week? I don't think it saves. I think if I... I think I will have to restart this next week. If I even do this next week. Actually, there's a game jam next week. There's the Game Boy Jam, the GB Jam. If I'm interested in participating, that might be next week. Oh wait, but next week there's like a work thing as well. I might not stream next week on Wednesday. I don't know yet. There's like a work thing on Wednesday. It's actually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I normally don't stream on Wednesday anyway. Sorry, on Tuesdays and Thursdays anyway, but like Wednesday though. Welcome FY Ice World. You cutting up on that John? True. I know John. That's like slang from like Philadelphia or something. John, I know all the slang. That's one of them. John. It just means thing. It's a word that just means thing. Possibly. John. Yeah, John, like, Jonathan. It's short for Jonathan, but spelled with a J-A-W-A-N. Jonathan. Jonathan. Nathan. That's how you spell it. Nathan. Nathan's famous hot dogs. Nat Han's famous hot dogs. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really know what's going on anymore. You're on a Dear John? No, this is a Night OFE 22. It's a totally different thing. John Deere. John Deere. No. Can't believe it. Anyway, I should probably end my stream. It's unfortunate that we have to throw away all this progress because they can't save every single, like, which grass you cut. They should make this multiplayer. I think it'd be cool. I agree that it would be nice. What if I made... Wait, what if I made Lawn Mowing Sim, but like... multiplayer? Low poly... Lawn Mowing Sim multiplayer? Hold on a second. Wait a second. Welcome King Yobi Miko. Lawn Mowing Racing? Right? Because like, I just, you know... We don't have a good multiplayer game to play that's just like a chill game. I feel like if I made that, it would be pretty cool. Even if the only audience is my viewers, I think that'd be nice. It could be the next web fishing. Multiplayer lawn mowing. Mow a whole golf? Like bro said golf? Golf course with your friends and then play it? No, that's too involved. You can mow so much lawn. I'm gonna put that down in my list of ideas. I think that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I would play it, because like, look, this is fun. It's fun to watch things be mowed. It's also fun to play, because you get to mow the grass. Right? Isn't it so satisfying? But I feel like for the game to be good, it has to look good. It has to look satisfying to mow the grass. And I feel like that might be hard to do. Like in this game, they got the graphics. Graphics are pretty good. As much as I hate to admit it, it's true, right? Watching things be mowed. Oh, sorry, you mean things looking good? True. Like, it wouldn't be the same if it was, like, pixel art grass, right? I guess it would still be somewhat satisfying. However, I think funny web fishing style characters would be good in a landscape. Wait, that's also true! It could not just be lawn mowing. You could also, like... I don't even know. I think that's going to be the next hit game. People are going to be like, whoa, do you see the lawn mowing multiplayer game? Gotta play. It's going to be the new friend swap. Except, like, it's going to be open lobby and anyone can join and leave whenever. Anyway, that's going to be it. Save and quit. Wait, save and quit? I thought you couldn't save and quit. Okay, that's good then. I guess you can, in fact, save and quit. Watch as I start next week and it's like not working. Or next week, like whenever. Maybe not next week, whenever the next time I play this is. That's good. Maybe they added that. I feel like when I played this like several years ago, they did not have saving. But they finally figured out saving technology. Alright, let's find out what date it is. Let's rate someone. There's several days. Many days today. Let's do, of all the ones here, none of these. National TV Dinner Day. Let's do that one. National TV Dinner Day raid. Is there like a TV emoji? Television, TV. There it is. There it is. National TV Dinner Day raid. For some reason I can't copy it from OBS. TV emoji. And then I go to the website and then I click on copy. And then I paste it. Why can't I paste it? I definitely clicked on copy. Copy. And then paste. I can't paste it. Did I not copy the TV emoji? Whatever, you know, you put the TV emoji in there. I, for some reason, can't type it. Alright, who do I raid? Who is streaming today? There are many people streaming. Let's see. I will send you over to a channel that is streaming. What about this guy? That's a collab. They're collabing. I can't raid into a collab. That's crazy. Okay, what about Karagi? Someone did say Karagi is the realest streamer they know. So we're raiding into a real streamer. I forgot who said that. It was someone. They might even still be here. The Epic Animator Karagi _ channel? True. Actually true. 42 viewers. Did I get rated today? I don't think I got rated, right? Did I? You just have 42 people watching the lawn mowing? That's cool. Anyway, I'll be back on Friday with possibly game development. Probably that. That's it. People love mowing. It's going to be the next hit game. I'm going to put it down in my list of game ideas. Game ideas. Scroll down. Multiplayer lawn mowing. I think it'd be cool. Enjoyed the stream. Thank you for stopping by. What is junk light? What do you mean? Anti-junk light day? I don't know. I don't know what it is. You can find out by searching it on the website. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.